Welcome back into the garden here in Blakeney at Gardener's Cottage, and we're finally getting a little bit of summer-like weather. Bring some of these flowers on in this quite sheltered south-facing garden here in Blakeney. Rosemary's in full flower on the south face of this cottage. It's cut quite hard back into a narrow passageway, this shrub. Started off as a tiny little plant, now almost up to the lower eaves of the house. Must be 8 foot of flowering rosemary, and as you brush against it, the aromas are just fantastic. Very last of the late flowering narcissi, still just poking through the emerging herbaceous here in this little border just beside the kitchen. Absolute star this week are these blue spires of flowers. I'm sure Kate will be able to tell me the name of these, but I can't honestly remember what they're called. I'm sure you'll pop it into the comments and remind me so I've got a record of it for next year when this comes up again. Beautiful in this late afternoon sunshine here. And the first crop of daisies on the lawn. Seems almost a shame to start mowing this. It's so pretty with those coming through. Such a lovely sprinkling of them looking down towards the flowering pear at the bottom of the garden. Let's go and have a little look at that. Flowers on this one we filmed last week were fully out, but look, we've already got the embryonic little bullets of pears that this produces. It's more about its form and the silver fine leaf and that sprinkling of flowers that you get than any hope of any edible pears off this, which you just don't get. It's filling in nicely and just giving a light spot at the back of this quite shady spot in the garden. Here right in the back corner we've got this spire of double pink cherry blossom just bursting out now. Absolutely spectacular with the summer sunlight just coming through it. Beautiful pink buds opening to those white flowers with the just touch of yellow centres. This wild part of the garden down at the base forms a lovely shady area in high summer to come and relax in. Going to need a couple of degrees more temperature to really get the benefit from those later in the season, but with this lovely lush green backdrop and the shade that's afforded in the summer months by the Amelanchier, now fully finished its flowering and in full leaf. This is a lovely spot to come and relax in the garden for lazy afternoons in Blakeney. Blue skies, and greeting you at the gate this most spectacular display of crabapple blossom, now just at its peak. Beautiful sweet scent, there's so much of it coming off here. It's a lovely tree, this flowers reliably every year, and we've got a nice little splattering of honesty going down to the gate, entering this courtyard driveway to the cottage. So lots to see this week in Blakeney. Garden's really coming on after a miserable late and cold spring. We're looking forward to a bit of summer weather now to really start appreciating this little garden and all the facilities that Blakeney has to offer just beyond its gates.